Let us now look at what are foodborne diseases. We want to know what are foodborne diseases. When we look at foodborne diseases are illnesses. A disease is, of course, an ailment or illness caused by consuming food that is contaminated with harmful microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, or parasites, or toxic substances like harmful chemicals. So, foodborne diseases are illnesses caused by consuming food that is contaminated by harmful microorganisms. Saka mawedza yakakosha kuti microorganism, we have defined what it is already. Microorganisms. Saka munogona kunyora izvi manotsi enyu mongokopa sezvazviri tazvitsanangura kuti zvinofamba sei. Such as bacteria, parasites, and viruses. So these really little bacteria, parasites, and viruses, they are the ones which cause foodborne diseases. A foodborne disease which comes to mind is cholera. Not cholera, chirwere chinokonzereswa nekugara panzvimbo ine tsvina, nekudya tisina kugeza maoko, nekudya chikafu chisina kuchena, kunonga mabhini kana kudini. So let me show you an example of the bacteria of cholera so that you can just have an example. So this is an example of the bacteria of cholera. And mungona takatarisa kudai so. But when we defined microorganisms, we said these are tiny organisms which we cannot see with our naked eyes. So this has been magnified using microscopes. That's why we can see it. And some of them are just portrayals or drawings of it. So we are not going to be interested in much things, but this is just an example of this cholerae life cycle. So we are going to be learning about different foodborne diseases. If our syllabus requires that we learn about cholera in depth, we are going to come back to this. These harmful agents can be present in food at any stage, from farm to the table. So it's very important to note that these parasites, these bacteria and viruses, they are present in our food if we do not follow courtesy. Tikadya tisina kugeza maoko, we are exposing ourselves to this bacteria which causes foodborne diseases. Tikasavhara chikafu chedu patinge tisati tachidya, we are exposing ourselves to bacteria which causes foodborne diseases. Tikadyira chikafu mumaplates ane tsvina, tisingasuki maplates zvakanaka, we are exposing ourselves to bacteria which causes foodborne diseases. Tikadya chikafu chakaexpire kana chikafu chakaora, tine vanhu vanoti ndine dumbu rangu rakasimba saka chero chinhu chaora noda kungodya. We are exposing ourselves to bacteria. So these harmful agents can be present in food at any stage, from the farm to the table. Our responsibility is with the food which we have on our table, but we can have bacteria in the food even from the farm. Ndosaka tishinzi titenge chikafu chiri tested. Kana chikwanisa kutenga chikafu mumashop ari regulated. If we are able to buy vegetables and other foods from shops which are regulated by the government, it is to our advantage. Because if we buy food, especially from the street, we can also be exposed to foodborne diseases. An example would be, there was a case in our country, and I'm sure those cases still take place, of people who sell mushroom which is contaminated by bacteria, which sometimes can even kill people. So we have to be careful about that. We have people who sell sugar syrup feigning or faking it to be honey. Vanhu vanotengesa shuga yavapisa vakangosanganisa nehameno nedovi kana kuti nemvura kana kuti neoiri vototi huchi, then you buy those things and you eat and you become sick. They are contaminated. So we have to be careful, not only with the food we have on our table, but also with the food we buy, even from the street. If you buy an apple and orange from the street, make sure you wash it in water before you eat it. Katenga ma fruits muroad, make sure kuti kana kuri kuti muri kure nekumba, funzai wamatengerei kuti ndipe mvura ndisuke orange randatenga kana kuti apple randatenga. Usually they have bottles which they use to sprinkle some water and you clean them and you can eat. So please be careful. So let us give this. These diseases can make you feel very sick, but the good news is that they are preventable. So foodborne diseases are preventable. Remember what we called prevention. Measures we take to avoid foodborne diseases. Satinokwanisa kusatova nema foodborne diseases kana tikatedzera zvatinodzidziswa kuchikoro nevabereki uye kuchipatara. Examples of foodborne diseases are, so let us do this. Examples of foodborne diseases are, example yokutanga kwanzi salmonella. Saka these are not examples of foodborne diseases. These are examples of foodborne disease causing bacteria. So let us do this. Let us say examples of microorganisms are, we have a microorganism called salmonella. We have a microorganism called botulism. We have a microorganism called E. coli infection.